wherever we are. This is all what the humanitarian day is all about. Just to campaign about safety. Because if all these things are not there, if all these things are not there, uh, people in power, in government, might think they are doing the right thing. The leaders might think they are doing the right thing, where they are jeopardizing the lives of their workers. Then the program campaign must be created with purpose. Yes, and there's a way we create. If you are being creative, let's be creative with purpose. Even the when it comes to this campaign, even the artists, you can draw something that will be meaningful. You can, if a storyteller tell a story about things that will bring understanding of people to what safety is all about, so that life will not just be wasted. This is all what the humanitarian day is all about because of what happened in August 19, 20, 2003. If we have, for instance, we have an organization and we want to engage ourselves in programs. If that program we're going for is a area to robbery, stealing, to others, ulams and whatsoever, security measure should be in place so that we will not endanger the lives of the workers or the security. This is what the campaign is all about. World Humanitarian Day, and this can also be applicable in our homes. In what way? Because as I've been talking since, we are saying it, oh, something of the government, oh, something of the nation, oh, something of the leaders, oh, something of the politicians, oh, something of United Nations. Now let's come down to our home, because I always like that coming down to home, what we see around us. If there are things you want your kids to do, make sure you provide safety. It's very important. It might even be in the kitchen. Maybe the one socket is not fine, and you know they have to plug something there or do something. Make sure you fix this not to come harm or danger at home. To always put safety in place is the best thing anyone could do. If you have things or you want to send your child, any of your children, somewhere, and you know it's late, you don't need to send because there's no security in place. If you know one cannot go, send them tools. It's part of safety. So I don't want you to look at it with a long distance. Come down to yourself that how can I, bring safety to my home? I cannot bring safety to my family. How can I protect my wife in this angle, in that angle? If you're this leaking roof, make sure you do it. Let's put security in place. There are so many things to look into. There are so many things to look into. That's why I want to quickly throw it open so that once we are here or you're hearing us, you will be able to also add your voice. I don't know how many people we are having online now to also add our voice. What are the things we think we can put safety in place in our homes? In our homes, let's start from homes. Who is on the line here with me? Please, is anyone here? What
Yes,
are
sir.
the
I'm
things we
with
can
you,
put in place at
Chaplain
home?
Dr. James.
Yes, yes, please. What are the things we can put in place at home? At least to bring safety. So let's debate on this. This is World
Yes,
Humanitarian Day, and it's all about safety. Yes, saving
yes.
access. Yes, let's
Thank
go
you
ahead,
very much.
please.
Thank you
Yes.
very much for the humanitarian day you have let us know today. I myself was not familiar with that, so I will never forget about that
Mm.
now. So August
Okay.
19 is always the humanitarian day. So may all the
Yes.
fallen heroes about humanity, may their soul rest in peace. Health
Amen.
and safety is very, very important in humanity because without health and safety to keep us ourselves alive, that means the whole population will degenerate. So health and safety is very important in our home, in our workplace. Like you said, it's not just about the leaders. It's not just about the United Nations. It's very important in our home. Just knowing that the floor is slippery and you have to do something about it because somebody else can have a mishappen there, whereby it might lead to health situation or death. So those are the kind of things we need to incorporate ourselves into, even if not because of us, like you said, because
Mm.
of children or maybe neighbors. If we
Yes.
see a naked wire somewhere that we know that, oh, this thing
Very
can
good.
be very dangerous in the near future, that is an hazard
Mm-hmm.
whereby we need to report it to the immediate officer that is in charge of those kind of things, and that is
Mm.
keeping health and safety important. And in
Mm.
every other aspect, in even in kindness, in showing kindness, you have to is the person that you are showing kindness, is the kind of kindness you're showing, is it safe for that person? So we should always put in
Mm.
check about safety of ourselves and others, even if it's
Mm.
at work or even if it's at home. So I don't know if there's
Mm.
any other person on the line as well. That will be my submission for now, sir. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. If you still have any other on the line, they can join us. We need to make this open. So far, accept to be open to open to this. If like the naked wire you talk about is very important, especially where children can easily hold, it has to be looked into for safety. Even the kitchen, if you realize that the cylinder is not that fine or this, it can can bring problem. There's leaking somewhere. Let's make it work. Let's do it. If there's anything broken, spoiled that can bring problem, let's quickly visit for the safety of the children or your family. All these things are very important. They are very important. Safety, safety. Please let's look into that. If your gate is not properly signed, it's not fit, it's not fair, you know that it can fall on anyone. Do it. It is not on when evil happen. When crisis happen, you now want to quickly run and do it. So if we see things like that, safety and security is very, very important. Safety and security. Even if your door has no key, something broken, fix it for security purposes. What is these are very important. It's not about the United Nations, this or that. No, it's about ourselves. It's about our homes. It's about our staffs. It's about our boss. It's about our family. It's about ourselves. So we don't take it too far. Let's come down home and see how we're going to put safety and security in place. It's very, very important. Even it might be your car. If they begin to give one sound and you know the sound have not been there before, you shouldn't have the confidence of driving it here and there. Safety first. Safety. You will quickly stop, call your mechanic to know what can I do. Can it still be manageable to the workshop to be worked on, or the mechanic will come and meet you there and do something. Because if care is not taken, it can take life. You see some people risking things. This life does not have any duplicates. So that is why we need to just, put safety in place, security in place. It's very, very important. And there are a lot of things we need to look into. There are a lot of things. Putting, safety in place. All these things, let it be uh, what we look into daily. Let's be what we look into daily. It's part of what who can really save us. Yes, can really save us if we put safety and security mayor. Consider them every day that I must look into this. Do we have anyone in the house that might want to also talk about what we are saying? How to put safety and security in place as a day of campaign, World Humanitarian Day. Do we still have anyone? Do we still have anyone? So we don't have much time to spend today. If we are not having much to that people want to contribute, you can go back to the video and listen more to what we have said today. World Humanitarian Day is all about our heroes past and also how to advocate, how to campaign about the safety. So it is not just woman's job; it is our job. You can use your voice. You can fund to support. You can use medias, however, to also campaign for safety, for security to be in place for all humanitarian workers, all civil workers, all social workers. All these are very important that we need to really work on. So thank you so much for listening and be part of this today's humanity revolution program of the global cluster. So I remain Chaplain James Mercy Obatumide, the OO2 of Humanity Revolution, and also the President for World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. So thank you for having me today. Thank you. I want to listen if there's any question.
Thank you very much, sir. Chaplain James. Thank you for all you do for humanity. We say thank you to our global president in person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, who has made this platform happen for all of us to be able to benefit from great people like yourself. And people might think the message might be really short today, but it means a lot and it goes a long way and it will be evergreen because the place of safety in humanity is undeniable, is very, very important. We have to always put the safety of ourselves, of our families, of our colleagues, of our properties, which we should always put the safety in check. And that will be doing a lot of work for humanity. Yes, no matter where we find ourselves, we should always be aware of our safety. We should be aware of our security. We should make sure we are keeping ourselves and others safe. There can be, slip and fall. So if there's any way we can avoid it, even if we are not saving ourselves, we are saving somebody else, and that is kindness towards humanity. And that is why we are here today on the humanity revolution of the global clusters where we are saying we don't need to go out and protesting for NSAS. Let's come together. Let's collaborate. Let's see how we all can, make the country be a better place. And it all starts with all of us. And that is why the place of safety is one of the most important things where we all need to, be wise. We know how bad it is all over the world now. We should always be aware, using the digital to even check for information, finding out, doing our own research for ourselves and for others to make sure we are safe physically and in other ways mentally and every way possible. So if we don't have any other submission here today, Tenishin Jaja, is there any other person on the line? Or do you want to give your submission as well, our host?
Let's call it a day if it's not available. So thank you everyone for joining us today.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on the Global Clusters Humanity Revolution today. On Thursday, sorry, on Tuesdays, we meet for Humanity Revolution, whereby we share the information on how we can make ourselves available to humanity and being helpful to others. Thank you, our global president, for letting us have this platform. Thank you, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmos. Thank you, all great clusterians. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.